Hey guys, Tiffany here. I'm the Velma, and I'm going to be giving you the most comprehensive Velma guide. Starting off with Velma's passive is that most of her attacks have a chance to spawn evidence. Sometimes it just randomly spawns around the map. You need 5 evidence to spawn in the police car. Evidence can also be destroyed if the opponent attacks it, or it can despawn by timing out. Cops will go for the nearest enemy, have 8 health, and 1 jump. Make sure that you do not place the cops too close to the ledge, or else they're gonna jump, fall back, and die. Velma's best projectile is her neutral attack, which is both the same in the air and on the ground. It can be buffed if it goes through a teammate, will heal you for a little, and give your teammate more movement speed. The buffed words do more damage and apply 1 weaken as well. Before she shoots out quips, it will always start with what I call her aim word, which is the green word that will target the nearest teammate, and if there is no teammate, it will go into a straight line until it hits the ground or despawns. The aim word can also be used as a placeholder to cover an area or a platform if this word hits the ground. If the opponent runs into this, they will be targeted. The crosshair above someone is an indicator that means that the words are going to aim towards wherever that person goes. Velma's forward air is just her usual approach option in the air. It has good coverage, good priority. Her down air is usually her combo starter and very good as an edge guarding tool that spikes very hard. Her up air is also a good anti-air with good force. Her up special is a really good move that covers good area, spikes, and applies 2 weaken to the enemy. Weaken meaning they will take more damage and knock back from all attacks. Moving on to Velma's neutral special, which is her megaphone, her second best projectile. I love this move because it's so satisfying to snipe people with it. This move applies 1 weaken, and if you hit this move, the opponent you hit will be targeted. The megaphone can also be buffed if it goes through their teammate, just like her words. The buffed megaphone applies 2 weaken, will target your teammate, heal them a little, and give them a short amount of movement speed. Her down special is a cooldown reduction book and a cleanse. It's a projectile that aims towards your teammate and gives them really good cooldown reduction. If there is no teammate, it will just go in a straight line. You want to make sure that you use this as much as possible, but also save it in some niche cases because the book can also cleanse teammates from all negative effects they have, except Arya Dagger. Her up special on the ground is an ice puddle that applies ice effect, which slows enemies a lot. It covers a small area. However, this is good if you place it in places like outside one of the sides of Bugs Bunny's hole, center stage, or if you're edge guarding someone, you can place it at the edge of the stage to make it harder for them to recover. Her side special on the ground is a very niche move. It's not very useful in neutral, however it gives your teammate great health for a few seconds if they hop in. If the opponent gets caught by this attack, you can also combo it into an up tilt. Velma's useless moves are side special in the air, down smash, and forward tilt, also known as jab. Velma's combo game pretty much consists of dare and camera as her bread and butter. It doesn't really work as much as it did before since they made it significantly harder to combo into itself, and you also have to read DI while you're doing this. This is pretty much the only combo she has besides forward tilt and down smash, which you never really use ever. Regarding Velma's playstyle, your biggest job is to make room for your teammate. You use your quips to protect your teammate when they go in, megaphone when you're too far to support them from a closer range, and make sure that their cooldowns are near always up. Try to weaken your opponents, make them feel like they have no room to work with, and just make sure to take as much space and control it as hard as you can. She can also be played aggro really well if played correctly. Velma only has 2 signature perks, Studied and Knowledge is Power. Both are good perks and both have their own respective uses depending on what kind of playstyle you want to play. However, I use Studied since I like playing a more aggressive style. Regarding perks in general, Diva perks are always really good, and so are CDR perks. One CDR perk is always necessary. Something like CoffeeZilla or You Dodge, I Dodge, We Dodge is a must. You can also combine this with something like Ice to Beat You or Flammable Dog if you want debuffs. And the third is just preference, and you should discuss between you and your teammate because it also depends on the matchup that you're playing against. Well, that's my Velma guide. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. I also stream on Twitch a lot if you want to watch me play Velma. I'll also be uploading sets from tournaments on this channel, so be tuned for that. And peace out, everybody.